Hey guys, welcome back to the video here today. I'm just at the show. I'm just put a jacket on for a while, not because I'm wearing a vest. We're going to talk about 4 things today. We're going to talk about VAR could possibly, my opinion is if VAR should be brought to Scotland or not. About Dundee United, both Nicky Clark and Shankland, and also speaking about tomorrow's game with Shankland and that. And we're going to speak about should Rangers and Celtic play English League football, and no, we're going to talk about 5 things actually. We're going to talk about Rangers and Celtic as a good thing for Scottish football. Right, so we're going to start off with my opinion on if VAR should be brought down to Scotland. We've seen it being played down in England right now, so hopefully this should work. With Dundee United possibly playing Premiership football next season, I'll rather want in the Premiership because we need it. Referees down in Scotland are absolutely horrendous. But same again, people say that it slows the game down. Yes, it does slow the game down, but it gets the decision right. So it's going to be kind of hard to say, oh, VAR, go to VAR, right, everything, get everything decisions right. No, I don't want that. For like the hard things, like for handballs, but it's not a handball to correct the referee was offside or not offside. But the annoying thing is, well, if you're just a finger, at least toenail finger offside, if your fingernail is offside, how long it could be. It's offside because it's a part of your body. I don't understand that, how you have to be complete just offside by that tiny wee much. It's shocking, but it gets the decision right and it gets the game going again. But it takes about 5 minutes to get the choice, and that'll be about 5 minutes. I've done it by the end of the game. But if VAR goes about 10 times into a game just to get the decision right, it's stupid. Because if challenges and everything get done in Scottish League football, it's going to be fast. But the fact is, I understand why I won't go to Scotland because of the half teams in Premiership won't be able to afford it, but Rangers and Celtic and possibly Dundee United and Aberdeen. That's a VR thing done. I think it should be done in Scotland. That's what I'm just saying. We're going to speak about Nicky Clark. Could possibly turn by before the end of the season. 2 games before the Dundee Derby, he could return. That could be a big shout out to United fans here. Could be a possible big return for him. Get a goal against the Dundee Derby to lift up the cup. That time is on the week after. Well, 8 days after, but oh well. But anyway, that's on BBC Scotland at 7:05 kick-off. I'm going to try and get a ticket for that. And I'm going to speak about 6 things actually. I'm going to speak about tomorrow might be a possibility I might not be able to vlog the whole game. Because it's like this minute of South fan and John Hammond, what's hammyhd, by if we subscribe to him. He's a Dundee fan, but he's good at vlogging, good to go into games. He's got good captures of games. Him going on the away days, atmosphere absolutely brilliant from the away days at Dundee. Coming from him and his group of pals. But that this boy got told to stop recording at Martin, so it's happening at he got that done at Arbroath. If you got told to stop recording, you'll get chucked out. So if that happens to me tomorrow, I will have to stop recording. But if it's not going to happen, then I could be able to record some bits of the first half and some bits of the second half. I'm going to talk about Rangers and Celtic could possibly win the English League. To be honest, Rangers and Celtic, big rivalry. Rangers is Britain's end, England's end. Bit of a do with religion how bad the rivalry is. The rivalry is, it's bad. Because Celtic's on the Irish side, they hate poppies and everything, they hate that kind of stuff. It's absolutely shocking. That shouldn't even be allowed. They should be able to respect the people who went out to war and that. I'm not going to get to that stage there. The British side, they love the poppies and their religion's all about Great Britain, like England, that Rangers should be an English side, Celtic should be an English side. But what would that mean to Scottish football? It's not Scottish football putting Rangers and Celtic there. Rangers or Celtic, yeah, you could possibly say, yeah, they're both very different clubs. Rangers are Britain, Celtic are Irish. Who cares about that? They're playing Glasgow, so they're in the Scottish League. That's how it works. You could possibly say the same thing with Swansea and Cardiff. They play in Wales and they're from Wales. They should be playing in the Welsh League. Why they play in the English League? And it's just the way it works, is it? But saying that, they play in Glasgow. The stadium's based in Glasgow, so they should be playing They should be playing Scottish football. That's what I'm just saying. Yeah, with Rangers and Celtic playing in Europa League, that's what I'm going to speak about too. Playing in Europa League. Big deal. This means a lot to Scottish football. If they get to the next round, both Rangers and Celtic, they should have a spot in the Champions League. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that because I might have a soft spot for Rangers, yeah, but that doesn't mean anything. I have a soft spot for Dundee a bit too, but I don't like Rangers fans. I don't mind the team. I don't mind the Dundee team. It's just the fans. I mind with some of the Dundee fans. Right, that's life. Some fans you hate, some fans you like. I absolutely despise most of the players. Most of Celtic. I despise Celtic. I completely despise Celtic. It might not. I despise Rangers too, but I want them to beat Celtic every time they play. But get about that. These two teams bring a lot to Scottish football with Europa League. Them going to what could possibly could be in the quarterfinals of Europa League. UEFA Europa League. It's absolutely brilliant what they've done to Scottish football. Anyway, we're going to move on to Dundee United now. Tomorrow's game, it's first v second, with Louis Appel and Paul Millen returning to the squad tomorrow, starting maybe even all coming off the bench. But it means a lot to us, it means a lot to the fans, it means a lot to the team. Get back to winning ways. And we're going to speak about Shankland actually. We're going to speak about seven things even. Shankland is saying for next season, that's a good thing. We're going to try and build a team around him, as we already got a team. We're going to build a bigger team around him. Bigger players, better players around Shankland next season. That's been said. Dundee United's already said he's not for sale. He said he's not for sale, so that's a good sign for Dundee United fans and for Dundee United. They don't need to go striker hunting again next season, as we've done this season, even though when the transfer was shut. As Robin Nielsen said, they're going to be an idiot not bringing any strikers in. We'll just hope that Shankland doesn't get injured again. But anyway, that's what I just want to talk about today. Tomorrow will be score prediction coming out first thing tomorrow morning. I don't know when, it might be lunchtime. And after that, there'll be a vlog coming out with the football, if I could get one. Subscribe to my channel, 2003 DUSC. Please turn on notification bells on so you're the first to see my YouTube channel upload. Goodbye.